Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Danny Shay. Yes, I am in a bathrobe reading on politics on a Thursday. I'm going to be taking a couple of days off, so I thought I'd get this in. I'm going to read on three things. Let me see. I did write them down, and I'm trying out my new microphone system, so we'll see how that works. If it's really annoying, or we'll see. I was thinking about should reporters start pushing back and reporting on all the crazy stuff Pumpkinhead says. Um, I got that from Chris Hayes last night, and it seems like everybody is saying on my news feed, I have an email that comes in from two sources. Let me see if I can pull the names because they're actually really really good. I like them a lot. Not a big fan of the bulwark, although still get it and I haven't deleted it, so I guess that's okay. Heather Cox Richardson and Joyce Vance. Those two I really like. And both of them, at least Joyce is saying how sick she is and how tired she is of reporting on um, Pumpkinhead. And I don't even want to use his name, but I think we may need to in the future, um, just because we got to call him out on this stuff. And that's what Chris was saying. I mean, all the crazy tweets he puts out, and he gets no pushback. So he doesn't take any questions from any reporters these days. So maybe it's the people who are supporting him in the halls of Congress. Maybe they need to defend him, and maybe it should be a big push against. Well, you can't keep running away. You're not listening to him, but yet you support him. How is that? That kind of stuff. I wanted to look at Biden's health. Yesterday we looked at, or the other day we looked at Trump's health, and I said let's take a look at Biden's health too. Um, and then something I did not write down is there's so much to talk about. Before we get in there, let's do a card of the day. And I'm using my Starstream Oracle deck. And what it says is, you are not abandoned. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Children of the desert. It feels like we are really abandoned. It's like, is nobody listening to the crazy that's going on? Are we like in this desert where, if we scream in the desert, does anybody hear us? It kind of feels like that. So let's just look into, should we be talking more about the former president? Should we be talking more about him? And I hear some of you guys going, no, no, no. But this is now getting to a point where he will probably be the Republican nominee, which is unbelievable. I keep feeling, though, that these numbers that are coming out saying he won 40%, the percentage points, it doesn't really matter because there are a lot of Republicans who have left the party who are now independents. My hillbilly brother He says he's voting for Kennedy. I will speak to him and say, that's a throwaway vote for you. And really, it's probably a Trump vote, especially being in Missouri. I think that if that's what he wants to do, just vote for Trump. But if he doesn't want that craziness to continue, then he needs to vote for the other guy. Because right now it's a two-party system. It's not a three-party system. That's just disruptive. And we have enough disruption. Should we, speaking of, you can tell I don't want to read on this. Should we, because I'm so done with him, but I'm not. Should we have more about what the former guy says in his tweet? Should we be talking about it more? It's a mixed bag, isn't it? The tweets, bam. Yeah, we should. This is new information coming out like Fred Flintstone. We should. I just should on myself. That information, it's important for it to come out. I didn't use the word need or should in that last sentence. It's important for that information to come out. There is a huge restriction issue going on, and it's going to make us feel like we're upside down. We're like living in an alternative universe. Stick with the family, your tribe, with the Ten of Pentacles. There's a lot of richness in your community, in your family. And I'm not talking, when I pulled this card, it was not so much biological family, because that is strained. That is so strained. And maybe that's what we should be talking about as well. That where our, when we get these MAGA guys in our face, maybe say that they're destroying families. And it's just not coming over the border. That's the other thing I should talk about. It's just not coming over the border that they're separating families. He is separating families that used to have the same beliefs. Maybe a little tweak here, a little tweak there. The Six of Cups. Six of Cups, going back to a simpler time. Should we, I just showed on myself again, is it important that we express what the former president has been saying? Yes, we need to go back to a simpler time of family, and it will move us into calmer waters. So, for those of you who want me to keep Mr. Pumpkinhead in the box, I will be pulling him out and listening to what he says. Not so much listening, but bringing it out to just bringing it out, cleaning it up, taking that. And when I say cleaning it up, I mean, wiping his face from ketchup. And it makes my stomach turn to think that I even need to do that. Okay, what's the next question? Let's not go into Biden's health just yet. Let's go into the immigration. Immigration, ay. So now I hear that Mitch McConnell, he could hardly even say the words, it is saying that the immigration bill that the Senate has been working on is dead in the water. And it's because that Republicans want to keep this alive. They're still trying to keep alive inflation, high inflation. They're still trying to keep that the economy is going to tank. Why isn't anybody talking about how the former guy said, I hope the economy tanks this year? Really? That's what you want for America? Okay. That's the leader we want. Yeah, let's tank the economy. And now he's talking about putting a 10% tariff on all imported goods. Yeah, that will help the economy. That will help people who are trying to afford goods from other places. I am all for. I am all for keeping, um, manufacturing local, buying local. I think it's good for the local economy. It's certainly great for food to have your food brought in locally instead of shipped from overseas. Let's look at the immigration. Will there be any kind of immigration reform? Will be any immigration reform this year? Will there be any immigration reform this year? Ooh. Maybe. Ooh, maybe not. No, I don't see it. Okay. The Senate and this bipartisan group tried to shine a light on it. They were kind of in hermit land, though. Let's work on this thing. Let's get it together. They did get it together. They go, our system is broken. Seven of Pentacles. Let's tend to it. Let's work on it. And then they have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's going to happen. We got this. Things are spinning. Things are turning. We have something new coming out. Ace of Pentacles. The wheel is bringing us something new. Oh, well, this can also be a new card too. Yay, we got it. Well, we're ending one thing and we're coming up with something new. Although when I flip this card, I go, no. This new pentacle is DOA, as Mitch McConnell said, and we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a retreat card, is a sickness card, is it isn't going to happen. And the thing is that they're playing with human lives. They're not. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I know what Biden is doing in the background, and it's. I mean, some guy in a bathrobe who shouldn't be in a bathrobe should not be talking about how to fix immigration. That's way above my pay grade. Is immigration going to hurt? Is Biden going to be able to find some way to ease this immigration process? I hear yes. I hear whether it's through Mexico, whether it's through stopping the line of immigrants coming from south of Mexico. Is Biden going to be able to stop this is he going to be able to have a positive effect on immigration? Is he going to find a way? Sorry for the glare. What's going on? Why is it so glary now? Hang on now. Okay. Look, it's me. Okay. Will that work? There we go. Ace of Cups. Yeah, he's got a little secret in there. this devil energy is um, it's people that are using this immigration policy for their political gains, political maneuvering. It's it's evil energy. You have the Queen of Cups with the devil and going back to a simpler time. Yeah, he's working with this evil energy. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, okay. And the next two cards, I have a new idea, a new plan, and this is an overseas card a little bit. The planning card, he's got something in the works. Something in the works. Yeah, let me drop it down. Let me see if I can get the glare out of there. So, Queen of Cups, Devil, Six of Cups. Um, calming energy. A new plan with this Ace of Pentacles that still needs to be flushed out with this Three of Wands, but he is bringing people together. This addiction and card, the Devil card, with all of the um, political maneuverings of of lives. Let's Texas like putting concertina wire up so that the migrants can't cross and they get cut up and they oh, and then he fights the federal authorities saying you can't put razor wire up. If those guys are so damn smart, why don't they come up with a little more creative way? Why don't they help instead? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I fell into the hole of despair. All right. Immigration. Is that going to help or hurt the Republican voices? Them stopping the immigration. I mean, yeah, they're not doing anything. But are are they not moving forward with an immigration policy? Is that going to help or hurt the Republican platform? Well, I got two cards right out of the bag. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Money and information. And there's a little intuition thing going on here. Is it going to help or? And then I get the Joe Biden card. Oh my gosh. And then the king. So I got two queens and two kings. Let me pull this down so you can see. Hopefully you can see without the glare. So Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I got two cards in one. So we get a bonus card. Two kings. Calming influence and new information coming out. I think we're going to be surprised with some kind of information that comes out here. Why is Joe Biden in the middle of this question that has to do with the Republican messaging? Oops, I didn't mean to do three, but I did. That one should be there. Strength. Okay. Okay. I got confused fourth. They're going to go back to the stop the steal thing. That's what I heard when I pulled this. The Seven of Swords. They're upside down in their messaging. They're trying to exude strength, but they're at a crossroads here. There's a decision that needs to be made, and this guy has the world in his hand. So thinking that this is um, something's going to come up that is a world event. Let's see if I can dig into that a little bit, because with them being upside down in their messaging, we all know that. But then you got the strength card in there that's saying maybe they'll survive this and it won't get going. It won't have any traction, as so much of this stuff does, right? It doesn't have any traction. It just, they say things and okay. No, you just said something really horrible, evil. Okay, no big deal. Ferris wheel. No big deal, Ferris wheel. What is this strength card for the Republicans? Why did I get that strength card at the end of that reading? The strength card was all about they're going to go back to sneaking into camp, taking somebody's defenses, and the two of wands, where I said there's like a world implication there. The world card, shining the light on. So I heard abuse of power with this card, and this is not what I normally hear as an abuse of power. This is going in and stealing somebody's defenses. So, and then I get the hermit shining the light on what they're doing on the sickness. And they just want to be just, the Four of Pentacles hanging on to their borders. It's still going to be big for them. But the world is going to see it a little bit. And this is a sickness card. And then we have a new balance coming in. I'm going to say, let me drop this down. I'm going to go out on a proverbial limb. I'm going to say that whoever this guy is that sneaks into the Republican camp takes some of their defenses. What was the strength about? It's going to be shown to the world. It's going to be highlighted in the world. That hermit is going to shine the light on what was going on, the sickness of this, and maybe it's Stephen Miller, where there's going to be some new project that's going to bring balance to this border security. Certainly, that guy looks like he's in a secure walled castle. So I think there's going to be a secret that comes out that shines some light on what the Republicans are trying to do. And it's going to gain worldly attention. Let's hope. Let's look at Biden's health. Let's look at Biden's health. And as I shuffle the card, thinking of Biden's health, I go, should I compare him to Trump? Bing, 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 bing. Whoosh. Well, people are voting for this guy. Bing, 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 bing. Whoosh. Nikki Haley, Nancy Pelosi. He calls Ron DeSantis a bobblehead. I think he did. I did. Yikes. Yikes. Stripes. Okay. Biden's health. And one of the things I was thinking about this when I read on Pumpkinhead's health. that was just a snapshot right now. And I think right now, he's managing to keep it together. I think I just coughed on a microphone. Sorry. I think he's trying to keep it together enough because people really aren't paying attention to all his crazy tweets. And as Chris Hayes was saying, that was all about, people. He was saying a lot of it had to do with X, Twitter, and Facebook taking them off their platforms. So now the general people can't watch. I don't go on, what is it? That his platform. I don't go on there to look. So, okay, let me refocus. Maybe new cards, but I don't think so. Biden's health. Biden's health. And I want to put this in a timeline. Let's look at Biden's health in November. That's pretty far out. Biden's health in November. Biden's health in November. He's struggling a little bit. Not bad. He's struggling a little bit. He's got his own things that he's dealing with, mental clarity issues that he's dealing with. And I mean, who doesn't, right, these days? So he's got his own Man of La Mancha things that he's defending himself on. It's followed by the balance, the Star of Hope. And it's walking away from sorrow. So I'm not saying he's walking away from the job that he's doing. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying it's a pretty wild ride that he needs to walk away from. He's making a lot of money. His campaign is Joe Biden's health. He's still bringing in money. And, as he struggles with Pumpkinhead and the craziness, he's the magician. Now, let me drop this down. A couple of cards, these two cards, the King of Pentacles and the Magician. These are often my cards for the former guy. But because I'm asking about Biden's health, him fighting windmills, coming to balance, walking away from sorrow. So maybe this is a Hunter Biden thing. Maybe. Either way, it is going to be a wild ride in November. There's just no doubt about it, right? The Knight of Chalices. So I feel like he's going to revert back to his Scorpio being where he's like maybe fighting a little too much, maybe riding the dragon just a little too much. Where's the King of Cups energy? We have the King of Money energy here. And then we have the Magician where he is going to perform some magic. That's the way that I'm seeing it. Let's just see. Is that, I have a lot of emotion in this game. So it's very difficult for me to read on that. Did I get that right, cards? Did I get that right? Can you share? Did I get that right? I'm hearing, hell yeah, you did. Okay, no need to cuss. Oh, two cards. Sorry, I don't know if you can see it. Star of Hope and the Hermit shining the light on things. He may need to take some time out and get rebalanced. But yeah, that. Sorry, dang. Come on now. There we go. Star Hope. All right. Let's look at Trump in November. Trump's health, November. Trump's health in November. And I'm hearing he's not even going to be there. Ooh, the Empress. Balancing. He's doing it. It's only 2 Pentacles, though. Is he losing money here? He's getting money from. Is this a Russia card? Money? We're looking at it. Something happening fast. Boom. 8 of Wands. Water is all about emotional stability. He's balancing that with this emotional stability. Something's coming in really fast, like a meteor. And it could be, see the rainbow in there? Is he gay? Don't say that, Danny. That's a Ron DeSantis thing. Something new is coming from this 8. It's going back to another time. Celebration. Females celebrating. I am going to pull another deck. What does it mean? Where's my other deck? I'll use Light Seers. What does it mean? What does it mean, this 3 of Cups celebrating? Trump's health in November. So it feels like it's, okay, pull this up. It feels like it's a celebration that, yay, something fast happened. To me, it feels like a new beginning. It's not the King of Pentacles. It's somebody new coming in that is going to give us some celebration. What is this 3 of Cups? This celebration. I mean, in November, if Biden is winning and Trump is losing, how many people are going to be doing that? Me? Besides me. Well, I'm glad that I could get some clarity from the cards. What does this 3 of Cups mean? Pay really close attention. It means 3 of Cups. Queen of Cups. There's a little bit of a secret going on here, but it's calming energy. 5 of Swords. So when this ends, when Trump goes, there is still going to be the MAGA world that is going to blame us. You caused him to have a mental breakdown. And this guy, look at him. He's like, oh my God. What does this mean for Trump? Ow, my head hurts. Something with his head. Something with his head. And they're going to blame us. They're going to say the Democrats, the liberals, which is, I don't know. But maybe with that 8 of Wands coming over, where is it? Where is it? Maybe that is going to send him over the Rainbow Bridge. All right. Thank you guys for watching. That's it for me. Hopefully my new microphone setup worked out well. And I'm tapping my fingers. We'll see how loud that is. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Peace and love.